A future without heart disease, I see me running around in my 80s being active with my grandchildren.
I envision a future where people are not concerned with the cost, the financial, emotional, physical toll of having a stroke, and instead focusing and celebrating all the things that come with being healthy, such as birthdays and anniversaries and graduations.
A future without heart disease means fewer scars, tears, or explanations. A future without heart disease means a healthier story to tell.
A future without heart disease to me looks like more people playing soccer, more grandparents at soccer games, more people being active without having any worry about heart disease.
I worry about my mom and my stepdad and elderly members of my family, and I worry about my kids who are young. So I think a world without heart disease would just be a world with a lot less worry.
A future without heart disease is a legacy for our children. Happy lives, healthy lives, and long living lives.
For me personally, it's very simple. Both my parents I lost to heart disease. Also, I am a triple bypass survivor. For me, I guess certainly have the obvious, we'd have a whole lot more people on this earth if we had a world without heart disease.
But the most important thing about a future without heart disease is time. Time to spend with your loved ones and your friends.
A world without heart disease to me is a world in which we would still have my dear friend Lori, who we lost to heart disease literally a week ago today. So I would like a world in which we don't wake up to text messages with surprises about losing somebody we're close to like Lori, and a world where we can enjoy things without fear of heart disease interrupting our lives.
A future without heart disease would mean love, a great family, being able to enjoy our communities, and really having a life that we could be so proud to be a part of.
20 years ago, we wouldn't have dreamed, even dared to dream, that our future could be without heart disease. We now know that 80% of heart disease is preventable. What a beautiful future for all of us.
A future without disease would preserve the lives of many people that are in their most important years of earning, let them spend more time with family and friends.
Unfortunately, like many people in this room, I've been touched by heart disease. My grandfather died before I was able to meet him. My father died in his 50s, and my sons were never able to meet him. If heart disease went away, that kind of pain would also go away.
A future without heart disease, to me, means successful collaboration of education across the entire healthcare field.
As a cardiologist, a future without heart disease for me means people would live longer, need less cardiologists. Hopefully people would live a better quality of life.
I think about how many moms, daughters, and sisters are going to be around because heart disease kills 1 in every 3 women.
The future without heart disease is joy. I think of joy when I think of my father, who died at 55, and when he died, I lost all my joy.
A future without heart disease would involve abundant NIH funding for scientific discoveries and all individuals.
As a stroke and heart survivor myself, the future without heart disease would provide me a lot less fear and worry for my own children, as 2 out of my 4 battle with congenital heart disease.
As a heart transplant survivor, a future without heart disease would look like less doctor appointments, less medicine, and more focusing on your future and what you're going to do with it.
I mean, this world would be wonderful if we could start a new chapter without heart disease and stroke, and I'm looking forward to it.
It's a place where people are stronger, they're healthier. It's a world filled with loads and loads of joy and happiness. And that is a world without heart disease. And I think we can do it.